Welcome to Exchange Rates UK TV. It is the 13th of September 2021. Can't believe we're almost halfway through September. Um, all right. So, real quick, there was a pretty crazy move across all cryptocurrencies earlier in the New York session where there was a tweet that came out, and I'm sure this, by the time you're reading this, is old news, but it's already old news. It's old news like 5 minutes after it happened. But there was a Reuters and then a whole bunch of other news sites kind of their algorithms got triggered by a fake news story that Walmart's going to accept Litecoin. So it spiked up. Walmart pulled it down. Litecoin denied it. Walmart denied it. It was all a lie. So it spiked up, collapsed, and kind of everything moved back into equilibrium, as things often do with those kinds of moves. But that's ultimately that's what happens. What does that do with Cardano? Not much. Cardano still looks like it's got a lot of weakness ahead of it. When you look at the daily chart, especially right now when you see where the lagging span is at, that is above the candlesticks, so that's good. It's still bullish, but look what's happening. It's moving to the right in about an hour and a half. We'll see it shift over, and in order to remain bullish, Cardano needs to stay above the bodies of the candlesticks. And so if it trades sideways tomorrow as well, then it needs to trade. It needs to be above 245. All right, and then by let's see, so that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. By Friday, it needs to close above 271. Saturday, it needs to close above 292. If it doesn't, we're looking at a pretty likely move south. We're below the Tinkinson and the Kitchensen on the daily chart. The RSI has failed to find support up against 50 here. It looks like it's going to drift down lower. Now the composite index looks like it wants to cross above, but that itself does not mean that it's going to happen. The thing that really makes it seem fairly bearish is that we're back down below 0.2 in the percent B, and when you cross down below 0.2 in the percent B, and you're still above 40 in the RSI, that is often the warning sign that if there is a big push south, it's likely to be strong and sustained. So the oversold conditions in a bull market for the RSI are 40 and 50 or below 50, coming down to 40. Going to test that probably, maybe even move it lower. You look at the weekly chart. What do we have going on here? Very bearish looking close last week. I mean, that is a hammer of hammer candlesticks. High volume. I think the volume was the highest. It's the highest weekly volume since the week of May 24th. Sharp turn south on here. I could see us coming down to $2. Like there has to be a weekly or a daily close around that $2 level. And ideally, on the weekly chart, what we'd see some type of hidden bullish divergence show up. We want to see that play out, but we'll have to wait for that. But otherwise, the daily chart, looks like it's going to have some continued weakness lower. No major changes there. First target is going to be that $2 level. That's where the $2 even is likely that zone. There's a pretty good support level right at between $2.03 and $2.21. There's a high volume node developing there, so be aware of that. But if it cracks down below that, should be a fast trip down to 180. And we'll just kind of keep an eye on it and see how it goes. Thank you all for watching. From all of us here at Exchange Rates UK TV, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.